Hello guys, welcome to the making of my first short film, The Highest Skyscraper on Earth. It is actually based on one of my poems from my first book, Creative and Funny Poetry for Kids.
And here's the illustration. What do you think? Now, before I start, I would like to tell you something about green screens.
In case you don't know, a green screen is a screen that's colored green that allows you to be pasted into a different scene. That was lame. In fact, I'm standing behind a green screen right now. Green screen effect off. See that? Green screens are very fun. Let me show you what green screens can do. I'm in space. I'm in America. I can't afford a professional green screen, so I made one.
It consists of two green cloths sewn together, two poles stuck in cement in biscuit tins. And to get rid of all the wrinkles, I had to clip the green screen to a pole which is held by two hooks, tied. So the film begins with a tour guide telling how awesome the highest skyscraper is to 4 characters. Let me introduce the 4 characters to you.
The first one is a very surprised guy who wears a hat. Mamma mia! The second one is, well, an average guy. The third one is a very enthusiastic boy. And the fourth one is a serious businessman.
I had to look in the mirror beside me a couple of times to make sure my facial expressions were correct.
After all that, I had to draw the illustrations.
My desk looks like a kitchen counter. And here I was beginning to draw the building pan up. I had to imagine what the building would look like if a camera looked down and then panned up. And here's the entrance to the super fast lift. Here is the base of the building. Look up! Rubber dust! Completed building pan up. Final version building pan up. More rubber dust! Okay, that's enough. Let's get on with taking the pictures. All pictures are taken using a Canon PowerShot A480, which was also used for filming, by the way. It would be easier if I just use a scanner to scan the images, but since I don't have a scanner, I use the camera. Alright, so after taking all of the pictures, I used Photoshop to extract the lines from the picture, and I'm going to show you how I did it. First, I'm going to rotate the picture by 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, that's it. And now I'm going to use the crop option to crop everything unnecessary. And now I'm going to desaturate the picture so that we don't have any color problems later on. So you click Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. Now you can bring up the Levels tool by hitting Ctrl+L. And now you can slide the blacks, you can slide the whites until you get your desired result. As you can see, there are some grays here still that you need to take out, and that's because you use the camera. The lighting is uneven. If you use the scanner, there wouldn't be this problem. So don't worry, we can fix that later using the lasso tool and selectively leveling the lassoed region. Yay, fixed! And now you can do some touch-ups like you can remove this black thingy over here, which is completely unnecessary. So you can select the brush tool, select the white color, and you can begin erasing this thing. And now I'm going to color the building. First, I'm going to use the magic wand tool to select the parts that need to be colored, because you don't want to color the lines, right? So the magic wand tool is a very smart tool that selects areas according to colors. So let's begin. This might take a while. After you selected everything, you can create a new layer and you can begin coloring. See? It won't color the lines. Cool, right? Okay, so now I'm going to color the front of the building. You can change the brush size if you want. And that's how you color a building. Let's move on to the editing. The software I used was Sony Vegas Pro 10, which is a really cool software, by the way. And now I'm gonna show you how I put a character into a scene. So here's the raw footage of the character. First of all, I'm going to video track effects and I'm going to select chroma key, which keys out the green color. So you can tweak the options until you've achieved the best result. Ta-da! There! I've gotten rid of all the green. There are still two walls here which are not green, so they haven't been keyed out. So you go to Event, Pan or Crop, and you go to the Mask tool and begin masking the character. And there we are. Okay. As you can see, the wall is gone. Yay! And so now we are going to put the character into place. How are we going to do that? Well, go to the Event, Pan, Crop again. We are going to select Position. And we are going to put the character into place. Okay. A little bit bigger. Okay. Almost there. And yep, that's it. And that's how I put a character into the scene. Thank you. And then we have this bird flying scene. I'm gonna show you how I animated it. I drew 6 frames of the bird flying, and then after that I played them in rapid succession again and again. Then I finalized it in my computer. And here's how you animate the bird across the sky. Click Video Track Motion, which gives motion to the video track. So I want to animate the bird from this point to this point. So I'm going to create a keyframe with the beginning position and another keyframe with the ending position. When you play the thing, the bird will be animated keyframe to the next. And that is how you animate a bird. To animate the lift, I needed 3 layers. The first layer is this one with the main building. As you can see, it's a PNG file with transparencies to let the lift be seen through these lines. The second layer is the lift itself. The third layer is the lift's background. So in conclusion, layer 1 plus layer 2 plus layer 3 equals... Okay, time to animate the lift. And as you can see, the lift is sandwiched between layer 1 and layer 3. And to animate the lift, I go to Video Track Motion and I set a lot of keyframes, as you can see. It's because one thing that's very important is the consistency of the speed of the lift. If the lift travels 1 floor in 2 frames, I had to make sure the lift remains traveling 1 floor in 2 frames. So that's why I set a lot of keyframes. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. Besides consistency of speed, consistency of size is also important. So don't forget to change the size too.
And after all that, I have to compose the music! And that, my friends, is the making of the highest skyscraper on Earth. I hope you've enjoyed it. See ya.